This is the Variety Show 2024. This video is going to be about the state of California. You may have heard about the line wildfire ripping through California, I think Southern California. And from what I'm hearing, it's 0% contained. And this is another wildfire in California that in the summer, it just seems to get worse every year. And there's a lot of things on the internet saying that there's something else going on causing these wildfires. Really, less than 20 years ago, wildfires like this in California were unheard of. Now it seems like every year they seem to get worse and worse and worse. And I'm amazed at the severity of how bad these wildfires are getting. This is clearly a major, major problem in a lot of Western states, but it seems like California has the worst wildfires. And I do think there's something deeper. It almost seems like some kind of an attack. And there is a lot on the internet about what's causing these wildfires to get worse. But California is always known as earthquake country. And really, I don't see that many earthquakes happening in California. I hardly see any earthquakes in California, very small ones here and there. The big one never happened. But the wildfires are there. So it's really, instead of calling California earthquake country, they should probably call it wildfire country, because I think that's more of a problem than the earthquakes. The wildfires are a bigger problem than earthquakes. They're so massive that these wildfires actually create their own weather. They create fire tornadoes. They it's almost like they create their own weather. And not to mention all the other problems in California, what they're calling a biblical name, the California Exodus, where all these celebrities like Sylvester Stallone, Mark Wahlberg, and many, many others. I heard Kirk Cameron, Jillian Michaels, all these celebrities are complaining about the bad politics in California and even giving it a biblical name, calling it the California Exodus, including regular people, including Hollywood people, including celebrities, including Elon Musk, Ben Shapiro, Joe Rogan, all former Californians that have left the state. They're all part of this biblical California Exodus. You got that going on the West Coast. And what really is one of the most beautiful places on the planet, because I've been to California twice. It is the most beautiful place I've ever been to. I haven't been to that many places. But I'll never forget 1989 and 1990, the two times I saw California. I saw it in 89 and 90. So I haven't been to California since 1990. And to this day, I have not seen any place compared to the scenic beauty of that state. Is just amazing. So there's trouble in paradise. It is a paradise, but it's full of bad politics and crazy people and crazy politicians and homeless people and homeless tents, even in Beverly Hills, even in Venice Beach and Santa Monica, where next to mansions, multi-million-dollar mansions, and not far from those multi-million-dollar mansions, you got homeless tents, homeless encampments, and there's supposed to be like 75,000 just in Los Angeles alone of these homeless people. And Skid Row, but not just Skid Row, all over. San Francisco is full of them. They're defecating in the streets. They're urinating in the streets. There's garbage all over. I mean, there's trouble in paradise. This is an end time sign. This is getting worse. In California is so massive. Gavin Newsom's the governor. It's the fifth largest economy ever. They call it a nation state. If it was a country, it would be the fifth largest economy of the world. It's a global place. It's international. It's diverse. You got Asians. You got people from all over the world. You got Koreatown, LA, Chinatown, and San Francisco, the largest population outside of China. I mean, it's huge industries. You got Silicon Valley out there. You got Hollywood. You got these huge aviation companies. You got biotech. It's massive industries out there. It's 40 million people in California. And so it's a destroyed paradise because of bad people. And the bad people have destroyed California. They destroyed this paradise because of these crazy mentally ill people in California running that state. They can't manage it. They can't run it. And a place that I wouldn't mind living. I wouldn't mind living there, even with the earthquake threat, the wildfire threat, the mudslides, the wildfires. If I could live anywhere I want, if I could just have it all to myself. I just get rid of all the crazy people and I want it to myself. I want to be selfish about it. I want to get all the crazy people in California so I can live there. But I want it all to myself. I want to share it with other people, like-minded people, get rid of all the crazy people, and I want to be selfish about it. And I'd like to have California all to myself because they don't appreciate it. They're destroying it. So why should they be there? Give it to me. I'll take it. I wouldn't mind living by the ocean. Just get rid of all the crazy people and let me have it. If you don't want it, give it to me. Because these people that get to live in a place where you'd never be bored because it's so beautiful, they're destroying. They don't appreciate. They don't appreciate living by the ocean. They don't appreciate living with mountains and ocean and all this breathtaking scenery. They don't appreciate living in somewhere that beautiful with palm trees and vegetation and desert and all these variety of sceneries and Disneyland and delicious food and all this wonderful stuff and beach life. They don't deserve it. Why do they get to have it? How come I can't have it? Why don't they have their California exodus and get out of there and give it to me? So that's my rant about what I think is a paradise destroyed, maybe even more beautiful than Hawaii. They've destroyed it. They've destroyed California because of these terrible politicians, the big city mayors, the governors, the senators. They have the worst collection of people on the planet. Out of these 40 million people on the West Coast, the worst collection of people on the planet. So you can leave me your comments on this. Thank you for watching. This has been The Variety Show 2024.